So you...
Alright. So, what you want to do on this level, I'm going to use an explosive barrel to take out these 6. I'm going to move the wind, actually, and then, you know, just blow it up. Put a bonfire just in case. Then we got wave 2. I'm going to put a piece of bait over here and a ballista for the Wendigo, but I want to kill the Wendigo before he eats the bait because I need it for wave 5 to distract these wolves. Next, this guy's going to head over here, so we're just going to stop him and crush him, and I'll fight these guys. Next, we got the Will-o'-the-Wisp. I'm going to put a wayside cross and deal with them myself. Next, wave 4. Okay, so this guy's coming down here. I'm gonna put a piece of bait, net trap, and spike trap, bait. Now that should only get 3 of them. I'm gonna put another piece of bait here with a I'll have to over here with a net trap for the last guy, just in case he doesn't die. Then we have wave 5, which is just a bunch of wolves all over the place. So, best thing for wolves, just put the wolf traps on all these single ones. These guys are distracted by the bait, and since you're already going to be over here dealing with wave 4, kill these guys and then take the the watchtower all the way down. I keep accidentally saying Mirador because in French it's or Mirador, but anyways. Just a bad habit. Alright, so I'm gonna buy some bullets actually. Completely ran out. Or practically ran out, I had 1. Alright. Next skill point, put the net trap just because I want to be able to kill the Grand Wolf in wave 4. Alright, let's run up. With the extra stamina and the boots, I'm able to run really far. Just pop the wind on these guys, and then turn it all the way over here. Oh, didn't even need the bonfire. Alright, let's get out of here before that werewolf spawns. Reload my gun. Remember, you gotta kill him before he eats the bait, because you want the bait for wave 5. You need to distract those wolves, or else they're just gonna, you know, attack your house before you can even get there. Let's just get this guy. Come down. So I'm gonna try and build up a bit of rage fighting these guys. Ah, in the back. Well, didn't build up a lot of rage, but anyways. It would have been better, a little bit more, just for the next wave, but it's not a huge deal. I'm actually going to use my holy bullet to take out one of them, or at least do enough damage to one. Just turn that on. Alright, just back up. I just want that one guy to die, so he doesn't heal. There you go. Okay, I'll come and fight the rest. Oh, well, one got under, but it's not a huge deal. Just wait for him to come back. There we go. And head on over to the werewolves. Alright, reload my gun. Now I'm actually going to let him take poison damage so I don't have to fight him, or at least I shouldn't have to fight him a lot. Okay, he took some. Perfect. Actually, I got all 4 with the spike trap too, so I don't even have to use that net trap. Alright, now you want to kill these wolves pretty quick so that you can get to the other ones. Now we have to head on over back to the house. Best thing about the level 3 poisonous bait, it almost kills the wolves in 1 hit. I just have to walk up and swing once and they're dead. It's pretty convenient. Not to mention you can use a little trick with the bait to kill just wolves, and you only have to use 2 instead of 3. Oh, way too far. There we go. Nice and simple. Might be a little bit easier to hear me now because I actually turned down the
I've prepared you a little
turned down the game music a little bit.
This.
Alright, chapter 17. Now, this one we throw another curveball at you. We keep doing that, don't we? You're your brother. So now I'm Jack. I have no weapons, no items, no skills, nothing pretty much, so it's pretty crap, but could still get by pretty good. I'm gonna pop a barrel there and a piece of bait. That should take care of all the wolves. Onwards to wave 2. I'm gonna use a wolf trap on him and another wolf trap here. I'm gonna do the same thing I did in the chapter 15 with the sacred tree and hitting him with that. Now, wave 3, got a new trap, the mortar. Pretty strong, pretty much replaces the spike trap for me. Just blow those guys up, and then for the last wave, I'm just going to use 3 wayside crosses to take care of them. Don't even have to fight them. All done. Let's go. Nothing to look at, no skills, no items, nothing.
Joe should have been back from the village with the magic axe a long time ago. I haven't got a choice.
Alright, so head on over here, quick. Just gotta wait for them all to get to the baits. Alright, they're almost all there. Perfect. Oh, one's still alive. Oh, now he's dead. Alright. Take this watchtower to the hermit's place. And light the sacred tree. Do a little dance. Reload your gun. So slow compared to Joe now. Where that guy goes. Just left with the other Mycan. There he goes. Alright. Now we just have to wait for all these guys to get to that bait. Yeah, some of the waiting processes are a little long-winded. It takes a little while, depending on where you put your bait. The guy in the north takes forever to get there. Now, the way the mirror door works, if you press E, it brings it up there. The reason why I don't do that yet is because I want to look at the mini-map. When you press E and it moves the map, you can't see the mini-map anymore, so it's kind of a shit system, but it was a limitation of how we did it. Anyways, it's not that big of an issue. Just hold off a second before you press E. There's that. Now we just gotta deal with the two wisp. Now the way I do this is I want to activate the one to the right first because I can't turn the wind, and so I want to get out of the way pretty quick without attracting them any further. As you can see, like, they have to go around a little bit on the minimap, so I was able to just let them get my scent and then move left. Now they'll just die fairly quickly because of the 3 wayside crosses. And that's it. Now, I didn't want to do any spoilers or whatever, but, I mean, you can't really escape this one. So, sorry in advance. Yeah, that happened. Chapter 18, only a few more to go.
Heaven.
A lot more story a lot more story sequences at this point in the game. Okay, so there's another curveball here. You have to fight some Mycans in this area. Obviously we don't tell you, but put up a little bonfire, a little cheat there. Won't bother doing anything for the first wave. Now the second wave, I'm going to put a mortar, sorry, to blow up these guys. I can't put bait. I'm gonna turn the wind or shout there to attract all of them. Now wave 3. Now when I used to do this, I completely forgot about this guy one time, so don't ignore him, thinking that there's only those 2 guys up there. Now what I'm gonna do is just put a net trap and a wolf trap. That should do it. And I'm gonna put a watchtower here, sending me all the way up here. Now, I'm going to block off this path, making him go around. And I'm going to block off this path so that he can't come behind me. Now, I'm going to put a piece of bait here. And actually, I'm going to put that further. Ballista. Now, when I shoot the ballista, he's going to be at the church. And he's going to hear me, because that makes a lot of noise, and he's going to come. I'm going to shoot him from the watchtower. Now, I'm going to actually get a new skill, which is sniping, which gives me double damage from watchtowers, and it'll kill him in 1 hit. I'm also going to equip that new axe I got. If you watch the story sequences, you got at this level. Now I'm not done, actually. I only did the first 3 waves. Wave 4. After you're done dealing with the Mycan from the watchtower, I'm gonna pop a mortar right here. Put a piece of bait, get rid of those guys. It won't actually kill him, but it's not a huge issue. I'm gonna put a bonfire there. And I'm actually gonna put a sacred tree here also. Now for the last wave. 2 Wendigos. So I'm gonna put another mortar, a piece of bait, and I'm gonna put another piece of bait and an explosive barrel. That should do it. Let's start that wave. Now, considering your brother Jack, or Joe if you're playing on hard, got attacked, we're gonna go look for him. Yeah, this is the only level that doesn't start with a wave. Big surprise. Alright, so these guys spawn, just run out, head on over here. I should have actually bought some potions. But not potions for like health, I wanted to buy some rage potions, would have given me full rage. But it's not a huge deal. Oh, at least, there we go. There we go, pretty fast. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, shoot one of these guys in the face. Whoa. Ah, God damn it. There we go. Alright, now remember what I said. We're going to use the wind to turn these guys towards this place. I'm actually going to wait for them to just get into range. It's about the same thing as, it's about the same range as my shout. Turn that quick. I'm just gonna make sure it all got them. Yeah, see, one extra guy. Alright. Now let's run. Now the guys to the east are gonna take a little bit longer, so you want to wait to make sure they're all there. Activate this guy for later. Don't want to take too long. Those Wendigos eat bait really fast. He's almost there. There we go. Change my silver bullet. Reload that. Double damage, OP. As long as you get a headshot, it's pretty much a kill on almost everybody. I'm actually going to reload up here and take pot shot at these guys. Oh, headshot. See if I can get one on this guy also. Nope, but still did. Oh, nope. Thought I was on the other side of that. Hopefully I can get there in time before he destroys it. Oh, it's not a huge deal, but kind of annoying. I'll leave without that watchtower. I could always replace it, but it was my own fault. Reload my gun for that explosive barrel. Whoops. Finger got a little tired. Shouldn't need that rage though, so it's not a huge deal. There we go. Couple of mistakes, but oh well, that ends well. Alright, chapter 19. 2 more to go. So, now that we have the mortar, like I said, it pretty much replaces the spike trap, and it's super strong, so I'm actually going to place 2 for the first 2 waves. The first wave being that. I'm going to put a bait right here. The second wave being these guys. I'm going to put a bait right here. Now, in the first wave, there's also these will-o'-the-wisp. I'm going to just kill them around that mortar. And then in the second wave, there's these guys. I'm going to kill them around the house. Now, on the third wave, you got all this. I'm going to take the watchtower up here. I'm going to put a piece of bait right there. And a mortar. And then that won't finish them off, but I will put a piece of bait over here. And another... Oh, it's too far up. There we go. And a net trap. Now, for this one, he's going to come down this way. I'm going to set up a ballista with some bait. Now, wave 4. You got all these guys. Going to run down this way and blow them up with another mortar. And now, the last wave. Now, this is, well, another spoiler. You gotta save your brother. Now, the way to do this, to get the achievement at least, is you're gonna put a bonfire there and a ballista here. Now, I put it on the right side because when they're coming up, they're gonna be in a line, and you're gonna use the glasses you got from the hermit to see which one is your brother and which one isn't. So, if they're walking up to the side, they won't see you, and you'll be able to have a clear shot at one instead of it being a straight line. I'm gonna get the last rage ability. Alright. That should do it, actually, so let's go. Alright, so let's just head over to that mortar. Like usual, I don't press E until the last minute so I can see where they are on the minimap. Should be close enough. There's always a delay on the mortar, so you can shoot it a little bit early and they'll catch up. Now fighting these guys, I should actually be able to build up enough rage to fight the next group fairly quickly. Well, I'll only build up 2, but I still have to fight this guy. Alright. Now, wave 2 is pretty much the exact same as wave 1, just in, you know, slightly different positions. So yet again, wait for them to spawn. The will-o'-the-wisp actually spawn first. So you gotta wait for all those werewolves. Gotta cross the bridge. There we go. Always want to dodge those fireballs. And then rage attack fire. Now we'll rush over to the Hermit's treehouse. Now, you're going to throw this mortar first, but you're going to want to be fairly quick because they're going to get to that net trap pretty fast. And you don't want them to finish the bait, obviously, before you get a chance to shoot the net. So, let's just get that guy and run as fast as possible over near the chapel. I should have just enough time to get there. Yeah, perfect. Just in time. Alright. Now, actually, for this, you want to make sure that you don't forget to turn the wind because it's directly in the path of those werewolves. Last wave, save your brother. Now the achievement is you don't hurt your brother, so like I said, you want to take out the other guy entirely with the ballista, and don't forget to activate this first, and then turn on your glasses before you get onto the ballista. Now, so the first guy is my brother, so I want to take out that guy, and then when he's not attacking me because of the bonfire, just throw that, and there you go. Now we just gotta do the last level. We're done. Went by pretty fast, actually. I think I did it in under 2 hours. I mean, less the first 2 levels that I didn't do, but I mean, tack on an extra 10 minutes. It's not that bad, not that big of an issue. So yes, the 3 keys. You got the glasses that we just used, the axe we've been using for the last couple of levels, and if you haven't gotten it, you have to take her blood. You get the blood during the night. It's fairly simple. You just use her like any other trap.
Hey.
Press E next to her and you get blood bullets. Now, the blood only lasts for 1 bullet, so you're going to have to, if you shoot the bullet, you're going to have to reset it. Alright, so for the first wave, you just attack them. No big deal. Second wave, I'm going to put a piece of bait here for these guys, and 2 ballistas. Or ballistae, actually, is the proper term. Wave 3, got a bunch of werewolves. Now, I'm actually going to block off paths in order to get them all coming to one specific spot, actually. There we go. Now they should all pass right through here. Okay. So now I'm going to put a piece of bait there and a mortar here. That takes care of them. Wave 4. With the first wave, you're going to be fighting all those wisp. You should build up enough rage to take out these guys with your rage 5 attack. But then there's these guys. So we're going to put a bait there and an explosive barrel there. And we're going to take this watchtower from over here and just shoot it, not even bother getting off. We're going to come back here and deal with wave 5. Now, we have these werewolves. We're going to put another piece of bait right there and a watchtower behind this watchtower. I mean, sorry, a mortar behind that watchtower. And then we'll meet these guys around here somewhere. Wave 6. We're going to block off this area and block off this area and force both of these guys to the west. I'm going to put a piece of bait here and 2 more ballistae, and that's that. Now, what we haven't told you, or that you could probably figure out anyways, is that the boss is this level, right? And he comes out near the house. He spawns near the house. He's the 7th wave that we don't tell you about. So I'm just gonna buy potions. Not really everything, but enough. Anyway, so he spawns down near the house, and then he walks around looking for Josephine. Now, what you might not know is, since this is a trap game, the last boss does take trap damage. So it's pretty strong if you use the ballista on him. Pretty much instantly kills him almost. So we'll do that and finish it off pretty quick. Last skill, I believe I will get even more stamina. Why not? Let's go. The booze I bought at the tavern automatically went into my inventory, so that's pretty convenient. I didn't have to actually put it. Alright, so let's do this. Like I said, first wave, just fighting. No need for any traps. It's only 2 each. If they're all 6 together, then it would be more annoying. I'd maybe use a wayside cross, or like I'm going to do in wave 3, I believe. Or no, wave 4. I'm going to use rage attack. Alright, so I already got 2 rage built up. And even if I didn't have full rage, I would just drink a potion that I just bought to get full rage. Way too far. Just wait for him to throw a fireball. Alright, now the only thing with this is I want to wait a little bit of time for those wisps to get a little closer to my area. Mainly because I put these ballistae on the southern side of that bait. So I'm going to have to cross the Wendigo's path, and I want to make sure I have enough time to actually get there before they spawn. Guess they're close enough. Oh, he healed. Alright, well, I'll use this to my advantage. Alright, let's go. This is just all basically timing. You want to just get one before they start eating and one more or less while they're done. Now the Wendigos, like I said before in earlier chapters, the Wendigos have a very one-track mind. If they're stuck on bait, they'll continue walking towards that bait. The only reason I waited for him to finish was because I don't want the werewolves from the west to get attracted. Like I was talking about before, the blood this is where you get it. If you see on the bottom left, all the bullets are bloody. Like I said, if you shoot it, it wastes the blood bullet, so you have to get another one. But I don't need to use any bullets this chapter until the end, pretty much, so it's not a huge issue. Alright, they're just about to the bait. Let's head on over. Alright, wave 4 time. Like I said, first wave, you pretty much built up all your rage. Now I'm just going to wait for them all to spawn. And then run at them. They're all going to shoot their fireballs, so I'll wait for them to all shoot. Let them group up on me and unleash my rage. Most effective way to take out the Wisp. By far, the most effective way. Actually, I do have to use a bullet. I have to blow up that explosive barrel. Totally forgot. It's okay though. Josephine does not have a finite amount of blood. You could just keep refilling it if you want. Just take out these guys. Head back. More waiting, like usual. Can't rush these things. Alright, just about there. Oh, I might not get the last one. Oh no, he's there. Looked like he was gonna lag behind a little too far. Just grab another blood bullet. Oh, whoops. Joe's a tank. He just beats on things. Alright, so it's going to take a little bit of time for them both to run here, but the only reason I put it around the bend is because, well, sometimes you might take a little longer with the Will-o'-the-Wisp or whatever, and I used to have it around the corner, but they got to the bait pretty fast, and if I had a mix-up somewhere and I had to be, you know, if I was too far to run here, then it would cut it close, and I'd rather just, you know, keep it safe. It takes a couple of more seconds, but it's nothing you can't wait for. Alright, time for the boss. Little invisible beast. Flickers in and out. Alright, now pretty much what you're going to do is once he gets to the bait, same thing you did for the last chapter to see your brother, pop the glasses before you get into the ballista because you can't do it afterwards, and then you're just wasting time going back and forth. Should be there soon actually, there it is. So let's go, it's going to eat. I'm going to light this. And then pop an infinite amount of... Now pretty much just guess, because your glasses are down. If you just... Oh, rage attack. Put on the glasses again, just keep hitting them. There you go. It's a lot easier if you use the ballista, obviously. If I sat there and fought him with potions and bonfires, it would be pretty difficult. You could try and do the same thing with like a net trap and bait, like we did when you're trying to kite them back and forth or whatever. You can try and do that too. I find the ballista the most effective, especially if you have the skill in it, so you just do so much more damage. Anyways, that's the game. That was my speedrun / tutorial or walkthrough guide. So yeah, I plan on doing more, not necessarily more types of these videos, but different let's plays, or I have a catalog of old games that I want to show you guys. A lot of PS2 and PS1 games that are like old and rare to find, but they're good nonetheless. Same thing, we might do Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis games. If you like this, please subscribe. Mainly right now we have podcasts, and we will continue to do those on top of the videos that we're going to try and produce soon. When the PS4 comes out, I plan on doing Let's Play videos of games on that too, since they have easier accessibility to, like, you know, recording stuff on consoles. Mainly I do, you know, my PS2 games on emulators. So, if you like, please subscribe. It'll help us out. And check out our podcast if you want to listen to us ramble about video games. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun. So, see you guys next time.